Oh, oops. Okay.
Welcome to my latest case, Last Train to Bluemoon Canyon. To
Yo.
start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
I mean, Beach. We still here.
Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces with the Hardy boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good.
All aboard!
Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend, Natalie?
Nancy Drew.
Whatever. All right. I'll bet you're wondering where we're going.
I'm really not.
Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because, see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Bluemoon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
You die.
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Lori Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. Okay.
How well do you know her?
I don't really know her, I just know of her. The only reason I accepted her invitation was because I've come across the name Jake Hurley several times in my research, and this seemed like a
Several
good
times.
opportunity to learn more about him. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew, you and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
She doesn't remember me.
You don't remember me, do you?
No.
No.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Psst, Nancy. Come here.
Excuse me for a second.
I think you better talk to those two friends of yours before you talk to me.
Well, fuck you. I don't want to talk to them.
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
I see you.
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I agree with Frank.
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
Do you think maybe one of Laurie's other guests is in on her disappearance?
Certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew anything.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Laurie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Terribly sorry. Apparently, I have some hunger. So,
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
I feel like this is old salmon. Wasn't there a point to this? I don't remember it.
Sadie Crawford. It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it.
Engineer, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
Did you know she was going to disappear?
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
Shouldn't you at least call the authorities?
It'll be my pleasure. Just as soon as Miss Gerard orders me to.
But-
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
A square and a duck. It looks like this thing opens up.
Hi,
But
Martin.
how?
Yes?
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most wonderful of all three-letter
How
words,
doing?
the end. Everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
Why do you think Lori invited you on this trip?
No doubt because I'm such an authority on life in the Old
Yes,
West.
sir.
And because I'm so good at using old information to unearth new information. My knack for research is, well, it's a gift.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this train?
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Boulet, who died about a year after they were married.
Where was he from?
East Coast, Philadelphia, I think. His parents were British aristocrats. Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
Where did he meet Camille?
I don't know that. The circumstances surrounding her passing are a bit of a mystery, too. All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere. Although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated, and its location quite unknown.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
That would be nice.
You know what else would be nice?
Financial stability.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Because it is. Oh god, I hate this puzzle. Oh, fuck. Oh, I think I have these mixed up. No? No? Really? What am I doing wrong? Where am I going wrong? There we go.
Left pickaxe and lamp with buhl for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key? This must have been the sleeping car.
Right.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Hey, come on over here. Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've seen your TV show.
Then I don't have to explain what I'm doing.
Oh, heck no. Why, you're measuring the who'sy-whatsism with your trusty gizmometrometer thing.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Lori's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Lori's whereabouts.
Do you really think that a moving train can be haunted?
Sure. A train is basically nothing but a living space on wheels. And just like a house or a hotel, its walls can capture and hold energy, however infinitesimal, whatever its source. You see, what to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. And that's my working theory, at least.
Okay, working theory and actual isn't the same.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific. But the fact is, Lori's missing. And I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Are they now? Are they really?
Charlena Purcell thinks Lori is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Oh, I forgot about that, Stas.
What do you think of Tino Balducci?
I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. So I have to perform under that kind of pressure.
Performance anxiety. Oh dear.
Is Lori a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Girl, you'd be shocked.
Maybe she planned it that way.
You mean so we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
Not really, no.
Thanks for the chat.
Take care.
The Little Book of Samplers. Sickly Sarah caught a germ so new, it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue. This looks like some sort of game.
What?
Wipe out. I did it! Wonder what's in here.
Get ready for it.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums. You can play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
Nancy? No, no, no. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Please don't. Don't even think about it.
Well, I'm thinking about it, and it's very tempting, so...
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Looks like I need a special tool.
John, I need your help.
Thomasina O'Neill. Looks like Camille was teaching herself how to play the piano.
Yes, because I'm inclined to believe
It's locked.
that, all of this stuff was still here, in perfect condition.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's me.
Hi, Bess.
And me.
Hey, George, what's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the
Everyone's
train with a bunch of
famous
famous people.
people.
You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I could care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing.
Wait.
So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know, actually, that looks kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself. George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Adobe beige?
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Death. Heat.
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Bluemoon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
Nope.
Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
That's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
Jake used to see strange lights at night bobbing alongside the train and thought it was Camille dancing.
Super creepy. Yeah, I just got goosebumps. Which is hard when you're practically covered in paint.
I'll talk to you guys later.
We'll be right here. Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay.
Hey, Nancy,
Hi.
right?
You've got a better memory than our hostess.
Who doesn't? Amateur detective, huh? Never thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
Well, I don't know. Do you like what you do?
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Do you think it had anything to do
You're a
with Lori's
slug.
disappearance?
Nah, probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
She could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
So, you're gathering facts?
Of course. It may not look it because that's my
my
style.
style.
I'm a low-key kind of guy. But hey, don't worry. I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
He is the slug. That was a lot of water at once.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
What about John Gray?
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy?
Total quack.
Only reason I'd talk to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
I'm gonna arrest you for fraud.
It's been great talking to you.
Don't mention it.
Just saying. Can I look at
Wonder what Jake used this for.
death? Yeah, he ain't a low-key kind of guy, you know what I'm
Another
saying?
gemstone.
You know what I'm saying? Camille with Hager, Anderson, and Chantilly Hildegard.
Camille with Hager Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
Hey, look at that big brain. Gemstones and how to identify them. Amethyst is in the cat's butt. Oh, that's cold on my leg. Can I do this
Looks like
yet?
an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Well, AG is silver. Just 47. I don't think I can do this yet. Square duck.
Haven't done that
Ah,
yet.
Jesus Murphy. Note to self, when a task has to be done, check it off. Apparently, I'm known throughout the indie streaming community as the world's biggest Loki fan. I'm honored, but I'm not sure I deserve the title. Girl, you do.
I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Still have to do that. Check. Finish that. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that yet.
I can't play the piano yet. I want to
Can't
square
check
it
that
up.
off yet.
Figure out to open that old cigar box what was used to be in Jake's train car. Must have something to do with the letters AG. But what? It's silver! It is silver, Nancy. Silver. Thing is, I don't remember what the fuck I need to click to make it silver. Honestly, I don't know. It comes and goes a lot. I'm terribly sorry. It's been happening. Oh, well, hello. Hello, Satan. How may I be of service?
Another gemstone.
Let me take the goddamn gemstone.
Eliza Sandberger.
I sound like Emily Griffin. Fuck me. Received of Jake Hurley for the price of $3.73. One Crowmeister doll with decorative red ribbon on the 16th day of June 1880. Dear God. Oh, look. I can do the pipes. We're gonna do the pipes. Pipe me up before I go, 'cause I'm not planning on going so low. Look. Shit. No, shit. It has to be like that, and that goes like that. No, that don't go like that. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn. Boop, boop. Well, now, what in tarnation? Stupid bot stole my name. Okay, we gotta work from this way. Boop, 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 boop. Nope. Wait, they don't all have to connect, right? 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 No, they definitely all had to connect somehow. Where? How in the fuck was it again? I did it before, I can do it again.
There, all done.
I did it. Is that the tool? That ain't the tool.
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
I like an insignia. There's so much you can look at, but you can't.
Finish that. Still have to do that. Can't check. Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Can't check that off.
Can I do the thingy?
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall.
You're
Wonder why it's got all
built into the
those
wall.
symbols on it like that. That square and that duck look very familiar.
You're a square duck.
almost look like steam pipes.
No, they just look like general pipes. Bow, bow, down, down. Bottom wing. Could be so upset about something that befell a doll. I accidentally knocked blank one of Camille calls naughty Tina. I want a square duck. Quack, 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 quack. Naughty Tina off the shelf and literally, I'm afraid, fractured its time. Okay, could be upset about something that befell a doll. That I accidentally knocked off the one cause he fractured its tiny skull about my beef-filled apologies. Camille burst into tears at the sight of the crack, which now traverses naughty Tina's face. Tears blank continued unabated for hours. I told her I'd order her another as soon as we reached Gorge. Well, she did. She died before you could. I'm sorry, Jake.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon, those are all gemstones, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Those are all gemstones.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Orange, blue, green, yellow. Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Those are the colors you need to make silver. Let's go make some silver. Yeehaw. I already forgot the colors. Oh, damn it. What? Did she not write it down? Nancy. She really did not write it down. Well, god dang it. I should have wrote that shit down, but I didn't. Quack, quack, I'm duck. I said, quack, quack, I'm duck. Right, so it's orange. Lost it. Orange. Blue. Green. Red. Purple. Yellow.
Wilson carbide and acetylene works.
Do I really need to read all this? Because I really don't.
Always your friend, Thomas Wilson.
The Thomas Wilson.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step. Maybe I better keep this.
Hurley's Whirly Burly. Dash mine. Wasn't there two and there is two? Another gemstone. Is there one in here or am I crazy?
Teddy Eberhardt.
Isn't there one in here? No, dearie. Oh shit.
Looks like I need a special tool.
I am the tool, Nancy. I should have gone down the other way. Thank you for the eye. You can see it right there. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, Jesus.
An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
I've seen an eagle flying. Go for it. Can I take a picture of the shoes? I think that's a reasonable request.
According to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders. But I have no idea which one goes where.
Well, it's a good thing we don't need that yet.
Wonder what's supposed to go here.
A map. Something. Shit, it was that, this. I found her. Lori?
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
Nancy Drew.
Well, as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was all for show. God damn.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except, I also found this. It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
So you want me to try to figure out where the mine is?
Uh-huh. As for the other people on board, if you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
We'll talk some more later.
Keep me posted.
I don't want to. Ah.
Locked, naturally. I wonder how you open it. Wonder how you're supposed to get this open.
I don't remember how I'm supposed to figure that out.
I can use this to open that grate I saw in Camille's car. The 3rd of November, 1901, from somewhere in Colorado. Dear Ruth, I know that we've never met, but now that your father, my estranged brother, is gone, you are my only living relative. I am writing to you to tell you about my mine before I, too, depart this earth, and its location is lost forever. I cannot tell you outright where it is, lest this epistle fall into the wrong hands. But with the information which follows, and with my train, which shall be yours upon my death, I promise that you'll be able to find it. First, you will need a map. To obtain it, know that my travels have taken me all over this great country, to towns which can be difficult to find, to Calico, Silverado, and Central City, to Dodge City, Virginia City, and Tombstone. To locate the mine on the map, you'll need my projector. When it comes to placing the stones, you'll need to ask someone who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly, but to retrieve his name, you'll have to give the dolls an order. This will require looking inside Camille's dancing shoes for the name of their maker, and wearing the shoes as you perform her favorite step on the dance floor. As for my beloved Camille, she has 4 words for you, words which, when translated into numbers and used in combination, will help power my projector. But alas, she's taken them with her to her grave. So go to Copper Gorge, Colorado, and pay your respects, and let some of her goodness rub off on you. I promised Camille that this train would always be her home. In return, she promised to never leave, and indeed she never has. People say I'm crazy, but I've seen her, and heard her, and feel her presence on the train even today, 20 years after her untimely death. So above all else, my dear niece, let nothing happen to my train. It holds wonderful things. Kindest regards, Jake Hurley.
Well, clearly, Ruth didn't get no books.
Darn, the name of the shoes is so faded I can't tell what it is. Maybe Bess and George can help me figure out who made them.
Can I take a photo now? Quack, quack.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
The name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read, but to find Jake's mine, I need to know what it is.
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone, then send it to us, and we'll check them out for you.
But I thought you guys had to paint Bess's room.
Boring. Besides, we're going to have to take a break soon because we're almost out of paint. Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the wall. Anyway, send us a picture of the shoes via cell phone as soon as you can.
Actually, I already sent you a picture of the shoes.
Well then, hey, we're on it.
Oh, you guys are the greatest.
I know. Need anything else?
Talk to you soon.
We'll be right here.
Can I do the dance now then, while I'm waiting? Or do I have to wait till I know the name of the shoes? I don't have to wait, that's a blessing. I don't think I did that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't? God damn. Okay, so it's 1, 2. The 2's supposed to go here. Well, I felt that. Except I don't have to go to bed. 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's supposed to be here, isn't it? And not there. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't I put it up here? Or this should be down here first. Oh shoot. Shoot. Yeah, of course you can't put it there. Gosh damn it. Boop. Boop. There we go. Oh god damn.
Guess Camille liked to collect dolls.
Can y'all shut up out there? Goddamn! Is this not it? Or should I have already seen everything? Oh! I don't think I can do it yet. Well. Oh well.
I wonder if this has something to do with that list of cities Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
Nifstbar.
Guess I'm done. Strange. All that's left is a jumble of letters. That must be the projector Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
Yes, it is. This is not a good day to have this in my room. Jesus Murphy. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I hope it's 9. When the fuck did it become 9 o'clock? I've been off work for 5 hours. 4 hours. Yeah, 5. I can math. Whose cart had the one with the wrench? Camille's.
That tool I saw in the caboose. I bet that's what you use to unscrew these bolts. More pipes to connect.
More pipes.
Here we go. Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I've seen some of those symbols before. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need 2 more. I don't know where the last. Well, I know where one of them is, but I don't know where the other one is. Every now and then I get a little tired that you never come around. Turn around, where's the Chinese pagoda?
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
Hey Beach, how you doing? How's your... I was about to say how's your throat, but then I realized it also sounds dirty, but at the same time it doesn't sound dirty. I'll shut up. Canyon is canyoning.
Hello?
Me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find out the name of those dancing shoes yet.
Your wish is our command, but hang on to your hat. The name is a real mouthful. The shoes were made by Chaussette Chateauyantes, Chaussette That's French for shimmering socks. Apparently, if you were into dancing in the 1870s, that was the company
Oh,
to
that's
get your
not too
shoes
bad.
from.
Chaussette Chateauyantes. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for letting us help.
If I told you that I needed a hint, what would you say?
I'd say it's about time. I'd say fire away.
When it comes to what I'm supposed to do with all those dolls, I'm absolutely without a clue.
Well, maybe if you knew the dolls' names, or the initials of their names, and maybe if you rearranged them so that their initials spelled another name, like a big, long French name, who knows what
thank
treasures you
you.
might discover.
Excellent. You guys are great.
We know.
See ya.
They've been thriving. They are the ultimate baddies. Now, they ain't never been with a baddie. She come, so I add her to a tally. Then this bitch goes here. This bitch goes here. You're supposed to be there. No, you're not. You're supposed to be there. Then you. Then you. Then you. Nope, that's actually supposed to be him. Then her. Mine. That's cute. Bot season upon us. Anything else? She could look at more than just that. You know, that'd be fabulous. We're gonna make things add up. Some shit's going down. Okay, so 7 and 3 make 10. It's 8. Fucking up, hold on.
There. With any luck, I just opened the stove in the dining car.
Almost no payoff. You're right. Girl, you're right. I can't get the other one to light up. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you. Oh, but that got dark. Why is that dark? Wait, what? I want to see the dancing lights. I want to see my dancing lights.
Yes?
I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
Is it really congratulations, though? I don't think so.
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots.
Oh?
As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
In other words, you don't think he deserves all the attention he's getting?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives. Is that all, dear?
Girl,
Well, I'll let you go.
That would be nice.
you know what else would be nice? Not working on a freaking sandwich.
Nancy, what's with the Cheshire Cat grin?
You found Lori.
Yep, she's holed up in the caboose. And as a reward for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from Jake to his niece in which he leaves clues telling her how to find his mine. Only the clues are extremely obtuse.
You found Lori, you got the letter with all the clues. Guess you don't need us anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off point was.
If the engineer had any surviving relatives, we may be in luck.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll ask her. I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell? Joe, show her!
Show her what?
That old picture we found!
Okay.
We found this on the bookshelf. See? Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah, 100 years ago. And the guy was a pawnbroker, Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
See you in a bit.
You better.
Alright, I didn't do the eagle. What did I do? Oh, the duck.
More questions?
How would I go about finding out the name of Jake's train engineer?
If you're smart, you'd ask me. And because my work is going surprisingly well, during my next break, I'll log onto my archives at home and see what I can turn up.
How?
That'd be great, thank you.
Whoever invented the cellular modem, that's whom you should thank, dear.
That doesn't make... Okay, whatever.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
All right, then.
Whatever. Give me the caboose.
James Thurston.
Of $9 a week plus room and board in return for his services as engineer of my train. That is terrible.
Engineer, this better be Miss Gerard.
Well, actually...
Forget it.
Hey, how's it going?
I think I know the name of Jake Hurley's
Lori
engineer.
or
James Thurston.
Charlena?
Great! What else do you know about him?
Well, nothing.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, finding out more about him will give us something to do. We'll look into it.
See you later.
You know where to find us.
I do know where to find you.
More questions?
Oh.
Well, I'll let you go.
My publisher thanks you.
Well, I already did the other one. Got that. I wanna see Camille dance. Oh, can I do this? No, I can't. That's the other one. I already done all the pipes. Yeah, Charlene kinda icky.
What's up?
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Strange. My vibes
But
are
you're
never
never
wrong.
wrong.
What's even stranger is I'm still getting them. So maybe they're not about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
Me? I'm not in any trouble.
Trust me. Either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Could you be more specific?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, John,
I'll let you
that's
get back to
useless.
work.
Goodbye.
That is useless information. I've done that one. I've done the one in Jake's. In Jake's car. She really is. She ain't a baddie. She just trouble.
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
I found Lori. She was hiding in the caboose.
Oh, yeah?
It turns out that slug wasn't so worthless after all.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat. But I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot? And you came through. Nice job.
Thank you.
But look, from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake Hurley and his mind, let me know, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day, you know.
Do you
Yes,
think I
it
could
does.
take a closer look at that cougar statue?
What, that cigar clipper? Go ahead, take a look.
Why does it matter?
I'll bet I need this stone to build that thing in the diagram I found. But if I remove it now, Tina will know I'm onto something. Interesting. I just wanted to get a good look at it, that's all.
What else can I do for you?
What do you think happened to Jake Hurley?
He probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a secret. I'm onto something that could crack this case wide open.
What did you find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to yours truly, what happened to Jake Hurley won't be a mystery much longer.
It's been great talking to you.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Ah, feck.
Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Finish that. Check. Check. I'm done with that. Finish that. I'm done with that. Check. 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 Still have to do that. Check. Still have to do that. Check. Finish that. I'm done with that.
Check.
I'm done with that. Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that.
Alright, I can't do that. Figure out what you're supposed to.
Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that.
Well, now what the fuck do I do? Can I attempt this? I never been with a baddie. Oh, she called, so I added to the tally. Huh. Well, fuck. Uh-oh.
What is that?
I just realized it looks like a person too. That's cool. So, can I talk to John now? Do I talk to John? Do I die a little bit inside? You know? Oh shit. Okay, my computer's fucking up. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I can't see anything that anyone has said. Alright, proceed to chat if you will chat.
What's up?
I saw a bunch of weird glowing lights outside the window of the sleeping car.
Really? Actually, I'm not surprised.
Charlena said Jake Hurley used to see them too, only he attributed them to his dead wife, Camille.
They're probably some form of piezoelectricity. See, my guess is quartz crystals in the ground are being compressed as the train passes over them, and the resulting voltage, called piezoelectricity, is manifesting itself as glowing lights, probably because of some quirk in the train's shape or in the composition of the metals used in its construction. It was custom built, remember?
So it's a natural phenomenon, not a ghostly one?
Take it from me. Old Mother Nature was capable of some pretty scary stuff.
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
Can I have the incident happen, please? I don't know what the fuck to do now.
More questions?
Would you like to see the letter that Lori gave me as a reward for finding her?
The one in which Jake Hurley supposedly tells his niece how to find his lost mine? No, thank you. I happily leave it to you to try to solve the mystery of his disappearance. You can afford to look foolish, dear. I can't.
Aren't you even going to try finding out what happened to Jake Hurley?
No time. The only reason I haven't insisted that Lori release me from all the silliness is there's always the possibility that what happened to him has the makings of a bestseller. Although I highly doubt it.
Why are you so sure that Jake's story wouldn't make a bestseller?
Because
His
she's a
story
hoe.
is an all too common one. A man wanders off into the desert in search of gold and never returns. Why? He either doesn't have enough food or water, or he encounters hostile natives.
What about his wife, Camille, dying on the train like that?
That does make the story a little more interesting. She probably died of something mundane like pneumonia or even measles. Now, if it was wintertime when she died, and they were in the mountains, Jake no doubt kept her body on the train for months before he buried her, which is rather delicious in a morbid sort of way.
How do you think Jake's engineer wound up dead on the train in the middle of nowhere?
My guess is the engineer got tired of waiting for Jake to return, took off in the train to get help, and died of a heart attack along the way, after which the train rolled to a stop in Bluemoon Canyon. Anyone experienced enough to single-handedly run a steam engine would have been quite a bit older than Jake.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
All right, then.
Hey, how's it going?
Balducci wants me to share everything I find out about Jake Hurley with him.
I'll bet he does.
He just doesn't want you to show him up again.
Yeah, he wants you to do all the legwork so at the last minute, bam, he can swoop in and grab all the credit.
Oh, I
wouldn't
know
tell
that
him a
too
thing,
well.
Nance.
Unless it's to get lost.
Were you able to find anything out about Jake's engineer, that James Thurston guy?
good news and bad news. The good news is he had a wife in Copper Gorge, so he may have had children.
The bad news is our internet service provider stopped providing before we could use our cell phones to find out anything else.
That's okay. We can do more checking when we get to Copper Gorge.
Right.
We're in Copper Gorge, y'all. Just realized there's something red, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Let's go up here first.
Yes,
You startled me. Do you work here?
I do. Are you looking for someone?
Yes, Camille Hurley. She died back in the 1800s.
Ah, Camille. Beautiful crypt, wonderful view, good drainage. Whoever buried her must have loved her very much.
May I go inside it?
You may, but unfortunately you can't.
Why not?
I accidentally dropped the key down the grate that's in front of the crypt. If you can retrieve it, you can keep it. I'm having another one made. But if you do go into the crypt, just remember, you won't be alone.
Well, there's the key. I just need to find something that key will stick to.
Candy. Copper Fork. Something Copper Gorge Museum. Copper Gorge Station.
Hey there! Welcome to Buell's Old Time Taffy House. Come on over here. Welcome, stranger. Listen, you by any chance get here on that private train what's parked out yonder?
As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
There's a rumor going around that Charlene Purcell's on board. Is that true?
As a matter of fact, yes, it is.
Hot dang if that don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever written. Best writer whatever lived. Did she get off the train too?
I don't think so. She's pretty busy.
Charlene Purcell herself right here in Copper Gorge, breathing the same air as me. Hot dang! Well, welcome, little missy. Go on in and take a gander at what life was like during the heyday of Copper Gorge whilst you sample some of our delicious homemade saltwater taffy.
Sample? As in free sample?
Some taffy on a stick will cost you 2 tokens, which you can get by winning both those games over there.
How much does it cost to play them?
Well, ain't you the little penny pincher? Fact of the matter is they're free. Lest you go messing with the artifacts I got in here. Do that and you'll be headfirst in the nearest snowdrift before you know what hit you.
Are you Buell?
Do I sound like a Buell to you?
Sorry, the costume kinda, threw me off.
Oh, right. Sometimes I forget I'm wearing this thing. Buell was my great-great-uncle. This building used to be his general store. During the glory days back in the 1880s, he commenced a pawnbrokering, so the miners Copper Gorge was crawling with back then could raise some cash to pay for grub and tools and such. But pretty soon, the mining boom went bust, and there was Uncle Buell, stuck with a whole store full of junk. Only it wasn't junk to him. Debris from lost lives and broken dreams, what he called it. Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it, so passed it on to his kin. My great-granddaddy's the one who come up with the idea of turning the place into a tourist attraction.
I don't know, and I'd also love to know why that didn't show up on my phone when you said that. I'm so sorry, I wasn't ignoring you.
Do you by any chance have any of Jake Hurley's things in here?
Jake who?
Hurley. He was a miner. I think he may have left a lamp and a pickaxe with your great-great-uncle.
Never heard of him. Of course, that don't mean his stuff's not here. Just means you're just gonna have to look around and see for yourself. But remember, Susie Q, don't touch.
Well... hot damn, it's hot. Great talking to you.
I'll bet it was.
I'll bet it wasn't.
This looks just like the insignia I saw on the train. I'll bet this was Jake's trunk. If this was his trunk, maybe the pickaxe and lamp that I need are inside.
Oh god, okay. I'm gonna bet on 5. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. No!
Loser.
You know, I bet if I keep betting on blue, it'll do it. No, blue!
Rats.
I believed in myself, too. I'm gonna keep doing 5. Oh, come on, blue. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Horse
And
fairs.
I lose.
Alright, then let's go with yellow. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on, yellow. No, yellow!
Loser.
Nancy! I'm gonna sure shut the fuck up, Nancy. This game is fucking rigged. At least it's free. Can you imagine speedrunning this and getting great RNG on it? What did I pick? I picked white, right?
And I lose.
Okay, so that hay is to 9. That blue will win this time because it hasn't won yet. Oh, I'm full of spikes.
Loser.
But this game has to be, like, the worst part of speedrunning this game. Are you fucking with me? Come on, red. Red! No!
Loser.
Right? I feel like this shit's rigged. Oh, flip me. I should have done blue. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope, it's yellow.
And I lose.
Blue has yet to win. We're just gonna keep... I'm gonna keep going blue until it does it. Oh, come on, blue. You're the steady lead. Blue, no! Blue! Oh, for fuck's
And I
sake.
lose.
I just want some salt water taffy. Oh, come on, blue. Blue, you tease.
And I lose.
God dang it. Oh, come on.
Booey.
Hidden lines. Booey. Have mercy. Oh, come on, blue. You have such a good start. No, blue.
Loser.
Oh, that was such a close one.
Booey.
Oh, come on, come on.
Booey.
Oh! Thank fuck. Alrighty, now it's time for some gold rush. Oh, nope. Girl, I wish I knew how it would still be going. No, it's gonna go in the motherfucker. No, give me the donkey. Oh, well, I fucked up. Oh no. I just want some money. I think I can win like that. What? It doesn't count? That's bullshit. This man getting bit by a rattler. It was very close. It's slightly ahead. How is that fair? God damn it. Oh, come on. Come on, donkey. Come on, donkey. No! No, don't you motherfucker. Donkey. Sounds like my brother. What incarnation is this bullshit? Oh, fuck you. This game's rigged. What in the riggery is this? Nope, don't you motherfucker. Can I do it like that? Nope, nope. I think I should be good if I leave it like that. I think. Motherfucker. Come on. Give me another donkey. No! How is he faster? That's such bullshit. I need donkeys. No! No! Go away from there. The minigames in these old ones are rigged. What in the riggery is this? I wish you could complain. Be like, yeah, it took me several fucking tries. Don't you dare go, for God's sake. I'm leaving it like that. Oh, fuck.
Taffy on a stick. Hey, maybe I could use this to fish the crypt key out from under that grate.
Nancy, just shut the
Looks
fuck
like
up.
to get some taffy on a stick, I'm going to need 2 different tokens.
Nancy, shut the fuck up.
You still here?
Do you know what's in that old trunk over there?
Why? You ain't been fooling with it, have you?
They
Oh,
really
no,
were.
of course not. No, I just thought it might contain the lamp and pickaxe that I asked you about before.
Well, if it does, you can forget about him, 'cause it's locked. None of my kin have ever been able to figure out how to open it. Not even my cousin Alvin, and he went to junior college.
Would it be okay if I tried to open it?
Well,
No,
now, I
no,
certainly ain't gonna let you break it open if that's what you're getting at.
Oh no, I would never use force, believe me. But in order to try to get it open, I would have to, touch it.
Nope, sorry, not gonna happen, little missy.
Unless.
Unless...
Tell you what, you get Charlene Purcell to come in here so's I can shake her hand, and I'll let you fiddle with that trunk till the cows come home.
You know what? I've got a better idea.
Now, what could be better than me coming face to face
face
with the
the
lady who
lady
writes
with
the finest literature
literature?
this here country's ever seen?
Literature?
Well, that's just it. If you were to just meet her, you'd have nothing to show for it. Afterwards, she'd go her way and you go yours, and that would be it. But if you were to, say, get her autograph, well, then you'd have something to hang on the wall and brag about.
Okay, make it so's I can meet her and get her autograph.
Oh, but the thing is, she's on a deadline, and if you take her away from her writing, she may fall behind. And if she falls behind, her publisher may pull the plug. And if her publisher pulls the plug, it could ruin her career. Do you really want to risk ruining Charlene Purcell's career?
Good heavens, of course not. All right, you just get me Charlene's autograph, and you got a deal. Just make sure she uses my name. I want it real personal-like.
You bet. And your name is...
Fatima, with an F. None of that weirdo PH stuff.
Okay, Fatima. I'll be right back.
Nancy, why are you being such a judgmental little shit? It's Fatima, with an F. Taffy for sale. How much is it on sale for, Fatima?
Got Charlene's autograph for me yet?
Not yet.
Well, get a move on. I got where I'm gonna hang it all figured out and everything.
In like a matter of 2 seconds? The fuck? 10 for $2 or $1? That's also weirdly placed out. I do not like that. Fuck you. I want to know how much it's on sale for. I want some taffy. Can I see for the button now?
This must be how Lori disappeared.
More questions?
I met a huge fan of yours in town who'd really like your autograph. An autographed picture would be even better.
Imagine that. Me having fans way out here in the boonies. Well, I'm sure I have a picture around here somewhere. But what I don't have is a pen. Usually I just ask my assistant for one.
I have a pencil here somewhere.
A pencil won't do, dear. It has to be ink. See if you can borrow a pen from somebody.
How about you suck my dick? And stop being a pretentious bitch. God damn, Charlena. Hey, yo, Tino, become useful.
Glad you dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
I didn't mention it before because it's very bizarre.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained professional around here. Let me take a look. I've seen enough.
Useless.
2 words. Useless. Those are just the rantings of a guy who spent way too much of his life swirling mud around in pans under the hot sun. 5-star nut job.
You're a nut
Lori
job.
says she found this letter in a wastebasket.
Exactly where it belongs.
Do you by any chance have a pen I
Pen
could borrow?
Why, I'm surprised at you. Don't you know that every detective should carry a pen?
Actually, I
I
carry a pencil.
Well, as it happens, I got lots of pens. Tell you what, if you can play that Leaping Lizards game I found over there and do better than I did when I played it, which shouldn't be that hard seeing as how smart you are, I'll give you a pen. What do you say?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, the object of the game is to get rid of as many lizards as you can by jumping them with other lizards until you can't jump anymore. Last time I played, I wound up with just 5 lizards. If you can wind up with only 4, the pen's yours.
I fucked that one up. Oh, 6.
You lost. Guess you're not so smart after all. Try again.
Fuck you. Sure. I didn't rear end someone. Oh, I should have done it the other way.
You lost again.
What?
One more time.
How many was it? Oh, I had 5.
Well, sure.
Oop. For some reason, this is making me miss Assassin's Creed. It's a little weird. If we go that way, we can go down this way, which means we go that way and then that way. 1, 2, 3, fuck.
You lost again. One more time.
You know what? You can stop being a condescending little piece of shit. Okay? I didn't ask for your motherfucking sass, but you give me the motherfucking sass. I'm just gonna fucking yeet you. I'm full of yeeticus, feticus. It's just coffee. I needed a breather from the Tic Tac Man. The Tic Tac Man. That's a new one. Boop. Ooh. What have I done? What have I done? Where can I go? I can go here. I can go here. I can go here. I can go here. I can go like that. I fucked myself over a little bit. That's not good. Boop. But we're recovering.
You lost again.
I got
One more
6
time.
this time. Can you shut the fuck up?
Sure.
Sure. Sure. Sure. Even the music knows it's taking me too long. Okay. I wanna dance, I wanna dance with you. My mouth's being weird. I hope I fucked it up again.
You lost again. One more time.
Sure.
Oh, there's the music again. I'm too determined. Last time it took me 6 hours. Too determined now. Not playing leaving music, by the way, just the entire game. Okay, so. It's gonna be 6 again! Oh well.
You lost again. One more time.
I need 4, that's right. Well, sure. Well, sure. Oh my god, okay. I'm just gonna play my own music for a little bit, you know? Watch that butcher burn. In my days on through, but it's true as burn. Burn, butcher burn. Burn, butcher burn. Burn, 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 burn. Oh, look at that Tino. Huh, Tino?
I did it! I won!
Suck
Talk about
my
luck.
dick.
Here's your pen.
Suck my dick.
What else can I do for you?
Thanks for your help.
Not a problem.
You can get on your knees and suck my dick. I don't remember where I get paper. Yeah.
Have you found a pen so I can autograph that picture?
I got it from Tino. You can keep it. If you could have it say to Fatima, that'd be
Look
great.
at those clonkers.
There you go.
To Fatima. Charlene.
Anything else?
I should get going.
All right, then.
Oh, stupid hair. Look at that sticky taffy.
Gotcha. PB. See you. This indentation looks familiar.
Probably green, red, purple, yellow, orange, blue. Burn, butcher, burn, 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 burn. And she's just in there.
In the letter he wrote to his niece, Jake said she should go to Camille's grave and let Camille's goodness rub off on her. Rub as in rubbing, maybe? If I am supposed to make rubbings of these pillars, I'll need a pencil, which I already have, and some nice thin paper. Check. Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that. Finish that. I'm done. Still have to do that. Check. Check. Finish that. Still have to do that. I'm done with... Check. Check. I'm done with that. Check. I'm done with that. Check. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Finish that. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Still have to do that. Haven't done that yet.
Hey, Nancy.
Are you fucking with me?
There you are. We've been looking for you.
Yeah, you won't believe the lucky break we caught.
Lucky break? Hey, that was the result of good old-fashioned detective work.
It was the result of your insisting we stop for a cheeseburger.
Guys, what's going on?
Well, it turns out that a grandchild of Jake's engineer still lives around here.
What's more, he hangs out at the local diner. Comes in every day.
Apparently, he's pretty ancient.
Ah, and you found that out when you stopped there so Joe could get a hamburger.
Cheeseburger.
The thing is, the owner of the diner wouldn't agree to point the guy out unless one of us fills in for his short-order cook.
He's got to go home and wait for the cable guy or something.
And since Joe here barely knows how to boil water, guess who got the job?
Way to go, Joe.
Hey, I can boil water. It's just that when it's got things floating in it, I get confused.
Speaking of confused, get this. Balducci convinced Lori that Jake's mine is somewhere right here in Copper Gorge, so he, Lori, and John Gray are hiking up the mountain out there even as we speak.
Like that bumblebrain's gonna find anything.
Sounds like now might be a good time to do some serious poking around on the train.
Good thought.
Hey, I better get going. Wish me luck.
I'll go with you. You can make me a cheeseburger.
Did you not just eat?
Got that autograph?
Got something better, an autographed picture.
Hot dang! She spelled my name right in everything. Go ahead, little missy. Have a go at that trunk. Whatever's inside it's all yours.
This indentation looks familiar.
I think I forgot something.
Well, here's Jake's lamp. Another slug. Could come in handy. But where's his pickaxe? There we go.
F, G, G, E, G, A, G, E, E, G, F, C, D, C. C D E F G A B C. Wonder if I did the wrong C. Watch that butcher burn. Ring by the string is There we go.
A spyglass. I'll bet it's the one I need for Jake's projector.
Oh fuck, I went the wrong way.
Carbide. Just what I need to make that lamp I found work. Haven't done that yet. Check. Still have to do that. Check. Check. Can't check that off yet. Check. Haven't done that yet. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Check. Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that.
Welcome back.
Have you by any chance ever come across a pickaxe that had the initials JH carved into it?
Why?
Because it used to belong to Jake Hurley, and I really, really need it. I thought it would be in that old trunk, but it wasn't.
You got that trunk open? Wait till I tell Cousin Alvin. He thinks he's so smart. As for that pickaxe, so happens I got it upstairs in my kitchen. Use it to open the coconuts Aunt Lucy sends me every year from Hawaii.
Do you think I could have it?
Why, no, you can't have it. How would I open them coconuts?
Hey, I could have just gotten you Charlena's autograph, but instead I got you an autographed picture, which is way better. You owe me.
Oh, okay. I'll let you have the pickaxe. After you do something for me.
Sure.
I got a bunch of taffy over there what needs sorting. Just follow the directions that are posted by the machine. Them belts get moving pretty fast, so you gotta keep your wits about you. While you're doing that, I'll fetch that pickaxe.
You got a deal. wax paper for the taffy. Would you mind if I took a piece of wax paper?
Guess I could let you have a piece.
Oh, fuck.
Shoot. Yes, indeedy.
You can't even take a freebie. That's so rudy.
Got that taffy sorted?
No problem. That was easy.
You sneak any freebies while you were at it?
It was pretty tempting, but nope, I sure didn't.
Well, ain't you the goody two-shoes? Truth is, wouldn't have minded too much if you had, long as you fessed up to it. Here's the pickaxe.
Thanks.
Cracked the handle pretty bad on the last batch of coconuts. You sure you want it?
Positive.
There you go. Don't hurt yourself.
I won't. Thank you. Oops, sounds like somebody's taking a nap.
So we...
Oops, sounds like somebody's taking a nap.
So you can never talk to Fatima again. That's sad.
Hello?
Hey, it's Frank. I'm in the kitchen of the diner playing short order cook.
Has that grandchild of Jake's engineer showed up yet?
Just came in with this lady who's even older than he is. And get this, he's a retired miner, so every time I finish an order and ring the pickup bell, he thinks it's the mine shaft elevator bell. And for some reason it makes him start telling his lady friend about his grandfather.
You mean you ring the bell and he starts talking about James Thurston?
Exactly. Of course, 5 seconds later, he's rambling on about something totally unrelated, but I just fill an order, ring the bell, and ding, he picks up right where he left off. That is, unless I fill the order wrong and the waitress chews me out. She's got a voice like a chainsaw. Very distracting.
Sounds like you better keep your ears open and your nose to the grindstone.
I am. Just wanted to keep you posted.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Onions, jalapenos, hot mustard, bacon, cheese. Oh shit.
So do you know what you want to order yet, Edna?
I'm still looking.
Did I tell you that my granddad was the engineer on a private train owned by one of the richest men that ever passed through Copper Gorge? Jake Hurley was his name. Yes, sir, my granddaddy was... Yes, sir, Jake Hurley told my granddaddy things he never told another living soul. Not even his wife. I tell you about her, Edna?
I don't think so.
Camille was her name. Camille Boulet. That's French, you know. Of course, she died so young that poor Jake didn't have time to tell her anything. According to my granddaddy, one summer day she had a dizzy spell and fell and hit her head. She didn't take well to the heat, see? And sometimes in the summer, when they were going through the desert, well, the way my granddaddy died, that was kind of strange, too. I ever tell you how my granddaddy died?
No, I don't think you did.
My daddy, he came home from school one day to find a railroad official telling his mom that Granddad been found dead in Bluemoon Canyon, Nevada. He was in the engine of Jake Hurley's train, just kind of slumped over with his hand still on the throttle. The strange thing is, nobody else was on board the train, yet the door to the engine was locked and barred. It was like Granddad was trying to keep someone out, like he was running from something, like something finally scared him so bad his heart. I ever tell you about the mine my granddaddy said Jake Hurley found?
He found a mine?
A couple years before he died, Granddad told my daddy that Jake found a vein in the mountains somewhere and was mining it all by himself, so no one would steal it out from under him. He wouldn't even tell Granddad where the mine was. What he'd do is have Granddad drive the train real slow so he could jump off without Granddad seeing him. Then Granddad would pick him up at a prearranged spot a few days later. Oh, they didn't call him Crazy Jake Hurley for nothing. But the craziest thing Jake Hurley ever did was tell Granddad the secret to finding his mine. He made him swear to tell it to my daddy and nobody else. Eventually, my daddy, he told me, and it was so bizarre that I remember it to this day, though I sure don't understand how it'd help anybody find his mine. But since my daddy didn't tell me not to tell anybody, this is what Crazy Jake Hurley told Granddad, word for word. The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests at the foot of the mare.
The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests at the foot of the mare?
Frank, are you sure that's what he said?
I'm positive.
Are you sure that's all he said?
Look, this guy was old, okay? I mean, we're talking Jurassic. And guys that old don't joke around. They don't have time to. What you just heard is what I heard, word for word.
Got anything else?
I almost forgot. You gotta check this out.
It's just an old letter, Frank.
You bet it's an old letter. From Samuel Clemens.
Oh my gosh, where'd you get this?
I found it in the caboose.
Apparently he and Jake were pen pals.
Wish I had a famous writer for a pen pal.
When Joe gave it to me, I about flipped. I know I should turn it over to Lori, and I will, but it's just so darn cool.
I still don't see what the big deal is. I mean, it's not like it's from Mark Twain or anything. What?
See you soon.
You know where to find us.
How does she know where to go? Oh, because it's written on there. And there's the undeserving fireworks.
Wisdom, charity, purity, eternity. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Still have to do that. Check. I'm done. Still have to do that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Haven't done that yet. Something fits in here. PB. CU.
Did I not get everything in there?
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that.
What's down the other side? Damn it!
More pipes. Why am I not surprised? That should do it. And naturally, we have still more pipes. There, that looks right. Looks like some sort of steam valve. Sounds like steam from the engine is moving through those pipes now.
Where am I going?
Okay, looks like that goes there. There, it should work now.
Oh shoot.
Whoa, looks like I did something right. Jake's mine must be somewhere on this map, but where? Oh no! What I need is some duct tape.
What's up?
Would you by any chance have any duct tape?
Got some right there in my gearbox. That's the good news. The bad news is, I can't open the box. It's an antique lockbox that I found in this abandoned monastery I scoped out on my show last year. You can open it with either the key, which I just discovered I forgot to bring with me, or the combination, which you're supposed to be able to figure out just by looking at the box. Fortunately, I didn't put anything critical in there. I've never tried to open it without the key, but if you want that duct tape, go ahead and give it a shot.
Thanks, I think I will.
If you get it open, the duct tape's all yours.
There's an image on each of those buttons. They tell a story, maybe? I bet the animals should start from the left shore. There, good as new. Oh, sorta. liftoff.
Hey, let's do it.
That's where Jake's mine is. Brimstone Canyon.
Don't you look all excited. What's up?
I think I know where Jake's mine is. Tell the engineer to head for a place in Nevada called Brimstone Canyon.
Way to go. I knew you could do it, Francie.
Not Francie, Nancy.
Here's the deal. When we get there, I'm going to make sure that you get to be the first one to check out the mine. I'll call everyone together in the dining car, and while we're in there, you slip off the train. Will 10 minutes be enough of a head start?
That'd be great.
Think of it as your reward. Of course, anything you find in the mine is, well, mine. So if I find out that you've taken something without telling me, let's just say things could get ugly.
Don't worry, you can trust me.
I have the feeling that thanks to you, we are about to discover something huge. Great job, Amy.
Thank you.
Boy.
Sounds like the train's leaving. Where's it going? Well, Frank and Joe will make sure it comes back for me. I hope. Whoa! All right, this is the entrance to Jake's mine. Whoa, what's going on here? Jake's color wheel seems to be pointing toward purple. Wow, glowing lizards. Cool, but weird.
Is that yellow? Or is that yellow? I think that's yellow.
Wonder what that's doing there. Uh-oh, there's some kind of chamber on the other side of those poles. But if I move the wrong one, the ceiling will collapse. Jake was too meticulous not to have left a clue somewhere as to how you're supposed to move them. I wonder if it has something to do with that symbol I saw before.
I am confusion.
I've seen that symbol before. Nuts.
What? Do I need to have seen all of these?
Okay, so far so good. I should be able to get through there now. Jake Hurley, I presume? Camille. It figures he'd be carrying a picture of her. There's something underneath it. Looks like a letter. April 14th, 1865. Your humble friend, Abe.
Oh, right, yeah. Because he died in the theater.
Oh my gosh. This is from Abraham Lincoln. And April 14th is the day he was assassinated. This letter must be worth a fortune.
That's just what I thought too. See, what I didn't tell you when I gave you that letter Jake wrote to Ruth is that I also found his diary, which is how I found out he'd gotten to be friends with President Lincoln, and that he'd gotten a letter from Abe that he knew would be so valuable someday that he always kept it on his person. Can I have it?
Sure.
See, I knew if we could just find Jake's body, we'd find the letter. And you did it, Amy. You did it. I'm going to be famous. Good famous for once.
So you never really cared about finding Jake's mine?
Nah. I mean, it would have been nice if it was filled with gold and silver and stuff, but this is what I was really after.
And you followed me because you didn't trust me?
I trusted you to find it. I just didn't trust you to give it to me. And now that you have, you know, I'd really, really be famous if I could say I found this all by myself. But even if I got you to lie for me, how do I know you'd keep lying? Oh my gosh. What if there was like this cave-in and we were trapped, but I was the only one who made it out?
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh, that way I could not only say that I found the letter, but that I tried to save you. Only you did something stupid, and it was all I could do to save myself. Oh my gosh, I'd make the national news for sure, and people would say I was smart and resourceful and courageous even.
Lori, you can't be serious. That's crazy.
You don't understand. People are finally going to respect me. I have to do this. Sorry.
Lori! The opening's blocked. I'm trapped. It'll take forever to dig through those rocks. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Hi, Jake.
Maybe I could get out of here in this. Lori, are you all right?
Nancy! Is everything okay?
It is now.
As soon as we discovered you and Lori weren't on the train, we jumped off and hightailed it back here.
What the heck's going on?
I'm sure Lori will be glad to tell you all about it.
Darn you, Natalie!
It's Nancy. Dear Hannah, some hostess Lori Gerard turned out to be. When her father heard that she'd tried to seal me up in that mine, he canceled all her credit cards and said that from now on, Lori will have to support herself. She has yet to stop crying. Tino Balducci told reporters that he knew what Lori was up to all along and said he let Frank, Joe, and me solve the case so we amateurs could enjoy his limelight. Joe was just about to belt him when a big argument broke out between John Gray and Charlena over whether John had really recorded Camille's ghost. She started calling him a crackpot, and then he started calling her a hack. Then, well, let's just say that soon the press was no longer interested in what Tino had to say. As for Jake Hurley, it turns out that his letter from Abe Lincoln is worth a small fortune. Pretty ironic, huh? Jake spent his whole life searching for gold, when all along he possessed something far more valuable. His uncanny knack for making friends. Love, Nancy.
Happy Wanderer reward for going everywhere there was to go and seeing everything there was to see.
Have you ever been to Paris, France? Well, preparez-vous, because that's where my next mystery adventure takes place. I'm going to be the assistant to Minette, a famous fashion designer. I'll be working undercover to find out why she's been acting so peculiar lately, throwing tantrums, firing people. She's even started wearing a mask for no apparent reason. Her studio is in this spooky-looking centuries-old moulin. That's French for windmill. Of course, that doesn't have anything to do with her strange behavior. Or does it? Only one way to find out. Help me solve my next case. Danger by design. À la prochaine!
Yo! That's fucking dope. Oh my god, you can't even read that. Doop, 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 doop. Well, I can tick that off the list.